Hi YouTube family, welcome into today's video. This is a very requested video, so I thought I better get it going for you guys. This is my AM skincare routine. As you guys all know, I have said over and over again that I feel like skincare is the very best makeup that you can have, because if you don't have a good skincare routine, you're not going to have a good canvas, and then everything is not going to look good for what you put on your face, foundation, all the rest of it. So today is all about that, but it's just my AM skincare routine. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you would like to see my PM skincare routine, because it is quite a bit different than that. And make sure that you subscribe if you're new to my channel. I would love to have you here. So enough of me rambling on and talking nonstop, and let's get into the skincare. I'm gonna have no makeup on, hair pulled back, so I'm gonna look completely different and kind of scary. So prepare yourselves, ladies. I love you guys, and let's get into it. Okay, you guys, so first thing in the morning that I do, and you're gonna think I'm crazy, but I take a few drops of this argan oil that I got from The Ordinary, and what I do is I actually put a few drops in my hand and I put it all over my face and I let it soak in for a few minutes. The reason that I do that is because at night I do a lot of exfoliating acids. I will do my retinol or my retin-A at night, and so I feel like overnight your skin can have a tendency to sometimes get a little bit drier. Even though I do use a lot of oil at night, your skin can get a little bit drier in the climate that I'm in, and then also with the heat coming on in the winter, it has gotten a little bit drier. So I'll put that all over my face just to kind of you know, loosen all the skin and stuff up that might be there. The next thing that I use is from Sephora. It's their eye makeup remover that is in the waterproof formula. I just use this to take off any excess that there might be from the night before. And you guys are going to notice throughout this video that I do not use any whatsoever cotton pads, and that's because I feel like the cotton pad will take the makeup and everything that you use, and it will soak too much in, and then you will not have enough product. So I don't use cotton pads very much. And then I'm going to take this rag. I love these rags. I get them at Walmart in a 3-pack. It's a microfiber rag. I can't tell you what magic is in here, but I absolutely love these. It is so great. And then I'll just gently go across my eyes to remove any makeup that might have been left over from the night before, just the eye makeup. And then the next step that I'm going to use is from Philosophy. This is their micro delivery exfoliating wash. I love this stuff because it foams up, but it has the tiny micro beads in it. And so I'm going to go wet my face a little bit, and then I will come back and I'll use this. Okay, and I don't use a ton of this. I use a very small amount of this. Hopefully the camera can pick that up. So that's how much I use of it. A little bit goes a long way because it does foam up just a tiny bit. So now I'm going to just rub that all across my face, and a little tiny bit around the eyes, kind of, you know, I think that our eyes, I'm being very gentle. I think that our eyes do get dead skin on them, and our pores, you know, not our pores, our lines up there can get clogged with a little bit of dead skin. So I make sure to do that. And then of course, you guys, always go all the way down on your chest. And then in the morning, I get a lot of dead skin right here around my nose. And this is the time I also use this exfoliating wash across my lips. So we'll just make sure that I do all of that. And then I'm going to take my rag again and just gently go over my face. And don't forget to do the back of your hands too. You know, you might have some extra dead skin on there. And it's good that if you're going to use any extra product, you definitely want to go over the back of your hands. Okay, next step is Lash Tonic. This is a product that I got off of Amazon for eyelash growth. I was using Rapid Lash, and then I ran out of it, and it was just a little bit too expensive. So I started using this one because it was much cheaper, like $13 or $14. And I think this one works a little bit better, you guys. So you just take this right down at the base of the lashes, and you go all the way across, and you just do a line on your top lashes. I do this morning and night, and I really do think that it helps my lashes because I notice such a difference when I don't use it. So this is like I guess, food for the follicle of your lashes. The next thing I use while my face is very, very clean, this is ESHO, Esho, I guess that's how you say it. It is called Esho Lip Sculpt, and this is from the DCM company that is the Ordinary's parent company, and I got this when it very first came out, and I've been using it very faithfully morning and night. So I go all the way down on my lips, underneath the lip line, all the way, and then on top of the lip line up here, I go and I put that on. I'm going to make a whole entire video about this because I want to tell you guys how this is working, but yes, I love this stuff. Next is IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Line Serum. And this serum, I actually only use it right underneath my eyes. Hopefully you guys can see how little I did there. Ring finger only because it has the least amount of pressure that we want to use on our eyes, and I just pat it all over underneath my eyes and then on top there. I was actually turned on to this by another makeup artist here on YouTube. Her name is Mandy. I can't remember her last name, but I will list hers down below as well, or I'll throw it up on the screen so you guys can see. And then next thing I use is this Time Revolution, the first treatment essence, and this is a water essence. And I actually learned about this, again, no cotton pad. I actually learned about this water essence from Elle Leary's channel. I'll link her channel below. I love that gal. She is a famous makeup artist, and she's all about skincare and taking care of your skin and everything, and I just feel like she's just a down-to-earth sweetheart, and I absolutely love her. If you guys go over to any of these ladies' channels that I'm talking about, please tell them that I sent you, because these ladies that I talk about, these are the cream of the crop, I feel like, on YouTube. And they're not necessarily that they're big YouTubers, it's just that they do such a good job, and I love them. I love watching them. Okay, the next thing that I do is I take and make a tonic out of the Ordinary serums. The first one is Alpha Arbutin. I think that's how you say it. I'm not 100% sure. But what I do is I take a couple of drops of each of these, and I just make a tonic kind of for what my skincare needs are. Niacinamide right here. I will list up in the corner what each of these do. This is niacinamide. 2 drops of each of these, and then the last one is the Buffet, which has all kinds of good stuff in it. I actually use 3 drops of this one, and then I use this vitamin C serum. This is a ascorbyl whatever, glucosinate. I think that's how you say it. I'm not 100% sure, but I actually do put almost a full dropper of that in my hand. And then again, no, I don't use cotton pads because I think it wastes product, and I'm just going to put that all over my face, all up to the top, all back in to the hairline all the way, making sure I get into the nose and pat it over my lips and over my eyes so that it doesn't disrupt the stuff that I've already put in there. And then down the chest all the way to the décolleté, making sure I get it all the way back on my neck, taking whatever's excess and putting it on the back of my hands. I think that this hand thing is so important to you guys, and I'm sure most of you have heard it and you do it, but my hands are looking so young lately, and I really just appreciate that the dark spots are going, my scarring is going. Okay, so now for moisture, I'm going to take Hada Labo Tokyo Age Correcting Eye Cream. This one I actually did get off of Amazon, and I just wanted to try it. It just looked like it had a really bunch of good stuff in it, and I actually don't skimp on the creams. I actually use quite a bit of cream on both my eyes and my face. That's how much I put on my ring finger, and again in between those two, pat them in between and then rub them, or pat them gently. Pat rub is what I kind of do around the eyes, clear up to the eyebrows. I actually almost go into the eyebrows because I feel like above my eyebrows can get some pretty good nasty gnarly lines going on up there. The cream that I'm using right now is the Anti-Wrinkle Miracle Worker from Philosophy. If you guys have seen Jennifer Jenkins, Jennifer just had a video on how important it is for the packaging for your skincare. I 100% agree with Jennifer. Her whole entire channel is about skincare and how she takes care of her skin. She is so gorgeous and her skin is absolutely beautiful. I wish that this did come in a tube. I'm going to link that video below because I think it's a really important video, because the way that these are packaged, like this humongous tub of this, you can't use this before the air gets to it. So if it's in a tube, squeezy tube or a pump, you're way better off in using it that way, because it doesn't get any cross-contamination. Also, the air doesn't hit it, and it kind of oxidize a little bit with the air hitting it. That can be bad. So I probably wouldn't repurchase this, but I'm using it up right now because it did come in at today's special value. And like I said, I do not skimp on the creams. So there is the amount of cream that I'm using on that. And within the cream, I also use the EUK serum, or it's an antioxidant from The Ordinary, and I put 3 drops of that on there. This is an antioxidant that actually continues throughout the day to renew itself, which I think is fantastic. The other thing that I use in this little potion that I'm making right here is the cold pressed rosehip seed oil from The Ordinary. I use 2 drops of that as well. I don't notice that this is very like hydrating or anything, but I do notice that that oil is super brightening for my skin, which I really like. So again, don't take too much time to rub it into your hands because you're going to lose a lot. And this goes all over everything for me. It goes all over my eyes. It goes all over my lips, everything. I'm careful when I get around my eyes and my lips to just pat it in, and then it goes all the way down my chest, and then again across the hands to keep the hands looking as young as possible. Last step, I used this WunderKiss from Wunder Cosmetics. This was actually sent to me as part of PR, but I really do like it. It's a lot like Buxom's gloss. I don't see that there's much difference than that, but I actually douse my lips in this. Now my face is all ready for makeup. I'm gonna let this sit on here for about 15 to 20 minutes while I get dressed or make my bed or whatever I do in the morning in order for this to sink in. And if there's any like really super excess before I get ready to put my primer and stuff on, I'll take a tissue and I will just gently pat off like the excess oil, because I know that that was a lot in the morning. But really it's important because it plumps up that face. It gets that canvas so beautiful for your makeup. So if you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. I really would appreciate it if you enjoyed seeing the AM, because if you give me enough thumbs up, I will do the PM, which I'm just kidding. I'm going to do the PM for you anyway. So guys, tell me all about your skincare. I would love to hear all about your skincare. You guys know how much I do appreciate that. I love you all so very much. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my very next video. Bye, you guys.